Amazon has recently changed their keyword indexing requirements, and it may have affected your listing. In this video, I'm going to show you the best and easiest method to do keyword research to meet the new requirements so that you have a complete and comprehensive list of keywords for you to update your backend keywords to index your listing effectively and use in your PPC campaigns. But first, if this is our first time meeting, my name is Crescent, and my passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. And if you enjoy videos like this, especially if you've been around my channel, hit that like button or share this video with a friend to help spread the word. All right, let's dive right in. Okay, so it's very important that you put together a relevant and targeted keyword list so that you can create an optimized listing title, bullet points, and description. The reason is so that the Amazon search algorithm can index your listing so that it will show up in the search results anytime someone does a search for a product in your niche. So if you haven't already done this, or if you weren't aware of the recent changes, then you'll want to make sure you do this right away. Okay, so several months ago, Amazon changed the backend keyword limit from a maximum of 1,000 characters to you must have less than 250. So 249 characters. So now you want to make absolutely certain that you're choosing the most relevant and targeted keywords. Spaces, commas, and semicolons do count towards the 250 character limit. Now, there are some free tools you can use as well as some paid ones, and I'll show you how to do keyword research using both. So to get started, it's important that you seed your keyword research using relevant keywords for your niche. All right, so one of the most popular keyword research tools that's free is called keywordtool.io. And so what you want to do here is you want to make sure you clicked on Amazon and you want to choose keywords that are relevant to your niche. So one of my favorite example ones is a rib rack. So in this case, I'm going to put in rib rack and click search. And it's going to pull up a list of relevant keywords for me, as you can see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click copy and copy it to the clipboard, and then open up a new Excel spreadsheet, or you can use Google Sheets, either one, and paste the keywords into the spreadsheet. All right, and then if you go back to the tool, you also want to choose other keywords that also describe your niche too. So for example, this could also be a rib stand. Because the idea here is you want to gather as many keywords as possible so you can narrow them down later. Okay, so rib stand pulled up 11 other keywords here. So I want to do the same thing, copy to the clipboard, and again, add it to the list. Okay, and then continue on with any other keywords that you feel are relevant for your product. Now, another popular free keyword tool is Keyword Dominator. So you want to come over here, and it's keywordtooldominator.com, and do exactly the same thing. So we'll put in rib rack, hit search. All right, so if you scroll down to the bottom here, you can see there's a whole bunch of keywords. I'm going to do add selected keywords to your list, and then I'll do the same thing for my alternate keywords. So rib stand. Okay, and you can see there's less keywords here. It's okay. I'm going to click add to my keyword list. And then now I'll just download all of the keywords that I got and save it in a CSV, which then I'll open in Excel again. Okay, and here I'll copy them all. And paste them into my keyword list. And here's a secret tip for you guys. Another way to add more relevant keywords to your list for free is to use the Amazon search bar autocomplete. Okay, so what you'll do here is you'll use your broadest keywords, so in this case, a rib rack, and then I'll see what autocomplete pulls up for me, and I'll also add those to my master keyword list in Excel. So you can see here, rib rack for smoker, Big Green Egg, Weber for grill, Traeger, holder, all these. I'll copy these as well and put in the Excel spreadsheet. And then I'll also add a letter to the end of my broadest keyword to see what else comes up. So I'll start with letter A. I'll add these. And then I'll do B. I'll add all of these. C. And so on and so on, okay? And I'll add all those to create a more comprehensive keyword list. Now, there's some paid tools that will give you some better results, and one of them is keywordinspector.com. And what the benefit of this one is that it'll let you do a reverse ASIN search. And what that is you can put in the ASIN of some of your top competitors, for example, the top 1, 2, or 3 in your niche, and it'll give you the keywords that they're actually using to index their listing. So there's no need for you to invent the wheel. They already have keywords that are working for their listing, and you can just copy them. All right, so keywordinspector.com is one of them. It's paid. So if you come over here, you can go to reverse ASIN. Okay, and here you can paste the ASIN of your top competitors. And you just want to choose this one. It's 3 credits, and you have to prepay for these credits. And you can see here that you can buy them in different allotments. Okay, and they usually expire in like 30 days or so. So if you don't use them all, they're lost. All right, now another hugely popular paid keyword research tool is Merchant Words. And a lot of people have been using Merchant Words, including me, until recently when I've switched over to using the Keyword Scout tool from Jungle Scout. Now, Merchant Words is normally $30 a month, but I actually contacted Merchant Words and worked up a special with them. So if you go use my link, which I'll put in the description, it's merchantwords.com/CrescentKO, and hit enter. Instead of $30 a month, it's only $9 a month. So here's another option for you to expand your keyword list should you choose to use Merchant Words. And this is not an affiliate link. I just went out there and contacted them to see if they would be willing to give my followers a discount, and they gave me a deal for you guys. Just use my link so you can save yourself some money. But one thing to note here is there is a better tool now that actually made all of these other tools, especially the free ones and these paid ones, obsolete. And that's the Jungle Scout Keyword Scout tool that was just released a couple months ago by Jungle Scout. And I only use that tool now because it's so powerful. Now, as you can see, the Keyword Scout tool in Jungle Scout, it's actually free and comes with the web app. So if you already have a subscription for the Jungle Scout web app, you already have access to use the Keyword Scout tool. So I recommend using this immediately. Okay, so right here you would type in RibRack. And you can see here that right away it's telling you the exact match and broad match volume. And what's powerful about Keyword Scout is it doesn't just give you the broad match phrases or keywords that are relevant to your seed keyword, in this case, RibRack. It's smart enough to know to look for other keywords that are relevant to that niche, right? So for example, smoker accessories, grill rack, grilling, barbecue accessories, right? Roast rack. You're not going to find these other keywords using the free tools or perhaps even the reverse ASIN tool with Keyword Dominator. So this is why Keyword Scout is so powerful, and I only use this now for doing keyword research to optimize my listings and for the PPC campaigns, okay? And what's also great is it gives you the exact bid and broad bid for your PPC, so you don't have to actually create a listing and a test PPC campaign to get this data. So I recommend doing this. So once you do this search, you can just export to CSV, and again save this here, and you can open up the file. And again, what I would do then is copy all of the keywords and put them into your master keyword list, the one that we made originally. So you have one file that contains all of your keywords in it as such. Okay, and save this as your master keyword list so that you can use this for your listing and manual pay-per-click campaigns. Now, once you have this master list, you're going to want to narrow this down for your back-end keyword list because you're only allowed 250 characters, right? So what you want to do is then highlight all of your keywords in this list, copy them. Then I use a website called wordcharactercount.com to remove all of the duplicate keywords, okay? So I'll paste my keyword list in here and I'll do simple removal. So now you can see there's no more duplicate keywords in my master keyword list. So now I'll take this list, I'll copy it, and I'll go to another website called lettercount.com, and I'll paste this list here. And if I click on the count characters, it's telling me I have 1,211 characters. Now that's obviously way too many. I want to narrow this down to 250. So one quick way to eliminate some keywords is to remove any major brands or keywords that are small and insignificant. Okay, so for example, I see right here like Masterbuilt. That looks like a brand name, so I'm going to remove that. Medium, that's not going to help. Okay, get rid of that. Komodo, that might be a brand name as well. I'm going to get rid of it. Oklahoma Joe's, that sounds like a brand name also. Instapot, definitely a brand name, get rid of that. Instant Pot, get rid of that. Again, Komodo Joe. Green Egg is a major brand, right? And connector words like that, get rid of it. Big, get rid of it. For, get rid of that. And any words that are unrelated to your niche. Best of, get rid of that. Steven is a name. Don't know what Reichlen is, so I'm going to get rid of it. Like ultimate is not helping, that doesn't help the niche, so I'm going to get rid of that. Traeger, I think that's a brand name too, get rid of that. Weston is a brand name. Part numbers too, get rid of those. 6 Up, get rid of that. Weber, all this here, get rid of it, get rid of that. And I'll get rid of all these and come back. So I removed all the keywords that I feel aren't targeted enough for my niche, and I'm left with 391 characters. Okay, now another key point you want to be aware of is for your back-end keywords, there's no need to repeat keywords that you've already used in your listing, such as in your title, bullet points, or description. So you're going to be using keywords already in your description. So whatever words you've already used there, you don't need to put in your back-end keywords, right? So for example, if I'm selling a rib rack, my title is obviously going to have rib rack or rib racks in it already. So for example, rib racks, I'll remove that. Grilling, I'm probably already going to use. Barbecue. And I might not even use honey in there anyway. Sweet honey, get rid of all that. Sauce, some extra keywords I can probably get rid of. Okay, so you can see now I've dropped the keyword count down to, keyword character count down to 233, right? And you can optimize this more as you create your listing, and then whatever words you use in the listing, come back to this list and start removing any words that you already used. And that way now you're left with highly relevant and targeted keywords that you can put in your back-end keyword list, so your listing actually will get ranked for these keywords, all right? So what I would do here is then copy this and go to Seller Central. And if you go over to the Keywords tab, and the search terms right here is where you would paste that list. All right? And if you've used more than 250 characters, you'll get an error, and it'll say you must keep your list under 250 characters, and it won't let you save and finish. Okay? It's really that simple. Now, once you save, it can take up to 24 hours for Amazon search algorithm to start indexing your listing. And I'll show you now how you can check to see if your keywords are indexed. All right, so what you do is you go to Amazon, and in the search bar, you're gonna wanna type in your product's ASIN, followed by a space, the plus sign, and then the keyword phrase you wanna check to see if it's indexed or not. So for example, if we're gonna do rib racks, I'm actually gonna look up rib rack real quick and grab the ASIN of one of these so I can show you as an example, okay? So for example, I would then come over here, choose all departments, put in the ASIN, followed by a space, the plus sign, and the keyword phrase I want to check to see if it's been indexed or not. So if I want to do rib rack like this, I'll hit enter, and you'll notice that there is a search result here. That means rib rack is indexed. So if I want to come over here and let's try grilling, you can see that that is indexed as well. Now, if there's a word that I know that's not in here, such as garlic press, it'll say there's no results found. And that means garlic press, that phrase hasn't been indexed for your listing. Okay, so that's one way you can check 24 hours later to see which words have been indexed or not. All right. Now, if you're looking for how you use the keyword list for your pay-per-click campaigns, I'll leave a link in a card right over here. All right, give me a thumbs up in the comments if you found this video helpful. And thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.